powerful. So why does it have to be that enticing? We can't hear nothing that you saying that God say for looking at your shade. And anytime you got on a dress that when you turn around, I can see the very cup of your, the way your butt is shaped. I can see the crease between your tail and your imprint of your dress. Something is wrong with your spirit, or you didn't have no mirrors when you left home.
And shout out again to all those people who hate my guts, but is sitting in a quiet place listening to my show. You are obsessed and sick, okay? Okay, I'll be right back, and let's get into something else.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ebony. Alright you guys, so this is going to be a very quick video and it's going to be everything Chloe Bailey. So Chloe Bailey did a lot last night on Twitter. Not only did she spill the beans about her song For the Night, but she also talked about Normani, and she also mentioned the reason her album has not come out. So go ahead and enjoy, and then I'll come back for us to wrap it all up. Check this out.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret about For the Night. I might regret saying this, but hey, maybe it'll help streams. I don't even think he knows this. I wrote For the Night about Gunna. Yep, I said it. I said it. So, you know. Yep, I wrote that song after the Breakfast Club interview, I believe. That's how I was inspired for the song. I said it. I said it. I'm a songwriter. I write my own. Get inspired by the smallest things. So, kiss. Talk about why don't I say free this, free that. Kiss. Support in real life. Thank you. But I'm single. I'm single, guys. Sorry to burst bubbles. But when I wrote that song months ago, I wrote that about him. So y'all better stream the song because I spilled tea. Y'all be talking about I need to spill the tea. I spilled tea. So y'all can't say I don't spill tea anymore.
Guys, I suffer from anxiety. Like, you all don't know how bad. It's really bad. Like, just because I seem cool, calm, and copacetic, which I am, when you're a very creative person, your mind is very active constantly. And this really confident person, which I'm not, I'm very insecure. And the only time I feel confident enough is when I'm on stage. Hold on, let me put this on the charger because I'm having fun talking. You know when your phone's dry as hell, you ain't got nobody to FaceTime, so you know what? Anyway, so please don't talk about my sister. Don't talk about my godmom. Don't talk about my family. I will come for you. And, you know, I don't have the closest relationship with my parents. Maybe one day down the line, I'll share why. But it's nice that I have a solid support system. And if I just suffer from really bad anxiety. So please stop coming for me for holding hands when I'm out in public. Because when I get on the carpet, I ain't holding no hands. So I just give me grace because it's not as easy as it looks. So yeah, so that's just me being completely transparent. And sometimes I'm like, I'm the nicest person. I don't know what I did for people to come at me unprovoked. And, you know, I don't know if it was because I've been looked at a certain way as like this goody two-shoes like little girl, which I have been. But I also have a freaky side. Like, I like to feel sexy. If I was half my size wearing what I wear, doing the same moves, I would hear crickets. Even people my same age, younger than me, same body, they be doing the same thing.
Speaking of Normani, y'all can kiss our black. Let me tell you something. I love Normani. She is a bad. Her body is out of this world. I wish I had. And she's a great dancer and performer. You guys don't know half that us as black women in the music industry go through. And from what I've seen, she works very hard. That's why I sympathize so much, because I feel like sometimes we go through the same thing, but nobody knows that. So of course, where everyone else's lack and their weakness, it shows as a reflection on us. But and I hate seeing how you guys will pit us against each other sometimes. Not you guys. I'm not talking like you guys, but people will. There can be multiple phenomenally bad actors who can perform their asses off. It does not just have to be one. You know? So I'm just going to stop talking before I end up saying more. But I guess this is me really spilling tea on Twitter, just addressing everything. Please, I don't like drama. Yes, it is a very competitive industry and whatever, but I don't thrive on drama or negativity to other people or even towards me.
Okay, you guys, so let's start with the first thing, right? Now, Miss Chloe Bailey, I love you, girl, but you was on the Breakfast Club and you was literally like, oh no, me and Gunna are just friends. And I told you guys that I felt in a way that Chloe Bailey did feel some type of way about what Gunna had said on the Breakfast Club. Check out these two clips.
And people think you and Chloe Bailey are dating, but then some people say you're cousins.
See, definitely not my cousin.
Charlamagne cousins.
It depends on what side of the family.
Charlamagne and Chloe say they cousins.
We cousins on her daddy's side.
We ain't cousins. We ain't cousins.
Valentine's Day is coming up. That'd be a good Valentine's Day special thing to do.
Right.
For couples.
That's one you can't play with, though. That's when you got a wife and marry and
right.
have a family. That's
the one you got going to be honest with.
That's
like,
right.
I ain't finna play with you, cuz. I don't want you to play with me. I'm just saying. I said.
You just said she wasn't your cousin.
He said, cuz.
The Gunna, you saw Gunna up here blushing when he was up here?
Yeah, I saw.
You saw? I told him, though. I said, you can't play with that one.
Yeah. No, he's a good friend, and I'm happy with the music we did together, and that's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True indeed.
So as you guys see, we just heard in the spaces that Chloe Bailey, you know, she wrote the For the Night song after she saw the Breakfast Club interview. However, she wanted to play it cool and act like they were just friends. And you know what? I'm here for it. If Chloe Bailey is using her life as inspiration and things that we all go through, is giving her the inspiration to give us these bops, I'm here for it, okay? Because Chloe Bailey, when she puts out music, in my opinion, that's like For the Night, that's when I love her best, because I know that she is going to deliver. So I think it's cute also that Chloe Bailey was a little soft on Gunna. That's very cute. Free Gunna, talk about a mess, you know, that's a whole nother situation. But at the end of the day, I thought this was very cute of Chloe to open up about things that she is going through, her love life. And I do think that this is going to actually help Chloe Bailey as she goes through her career, because she's going to be so relatable. People are going to see themselves through her, and I think that is something that's instrumental when you are a new artist, being relatable and showing people, hey, I'm human just like you. Something else in the Twitter spaces that I thought was very, very helpful for her audience was the fact that Chloe Bailey opened up about how social media is affecting her. For example, she talked about people complaining that she's overly sexual. And to be honest, Chloe said, look, I've always been this way. And she wanted to know, why are people always coming for me unprovoked? What did I do? And so my opinion on this is very simple. And this is not to compare her to Beyonce, but there was a time where people used to say Beyonce was doing too much. Do you guys remember that? And people used to say, why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? But before Beyonce became a household name, you had people rooting for her. And I'm starting to see that's the nature of the beast, right? I think Chloe does an excellent job at being her. And it's going to take her some time, you know, to get over some of these trolls on the internet. But again, this made her so much more relatable to me. And I hope that we continue praying for her, because I know that Chloe Bailey really is a good person and she wants to do well. But I can see how social media really does, you know, it makes it hard, because you're like, dang, I can't even smile or they're gonna drag me. And I get it. Now, you guys, the last part of her video that I really want to talk about is her and Miss Normani. Now, you guys heard in the clip where she said she loved Normani, and she also told all of y'all to kiss their black butts. And I'm gonna say absolutely. You guys know on my channel I have been saying from the very beginning that these two women should not be pitted against each other. But I also have to take some responsibility as well, right? Because I'm a blog, and a lot of times us blogs, when we post, right, sometimes we kind of edge on the fire on social media. That's just my opinion. Everybody else does their blogs, they probably have different opinions, but the media in general does create this climate where people are pushing this narrative that there can only be one person on top. And if there are multiple women trying to climb that ladder, then there's beef, there's shade, there's diss tracks, right? So I thought she did a great job. Normani responded with now leave her alone, period. And y'all know I'm hard on Normani. I am hard on Normani, and that's because she's got it. And I know people in my comments from my last video was like, why do you keep saying Normani is going to be famous? First of all, Normani's already famous. Second of all, because I believe in Normani. Yes, I'm gonna call her out when she do weird stuff or when she doesn't deliver, but it's not from a place where I don't like her. I love Normani, but I want her to really have that opportunity so that she can really shine. But on the flip side of this, like I've said before, and like Chloe Bailey said, I don't have a clue about what's going on behind doors. I have no clue. So there could be something that is super, super hard going on with Normani that we don't know about. So I'm learning now, you guys, that this music industry is so freaking weird. And I'm learning how to report some of this news. And I'm also learning that some of these artists, they really have no say. Like, they have to do what their label says. And unfortunately, sometimes it does not always work with the fans. So I want to say that Chloe Bailey's little Twitter space was a very good one. I'm so proud of her. I really do hope that she is able to release her album soon. I know it's going to do well. And I really appreciated her stance on Normani because they're coexisting, and they have each other's back. And if they win, we all win, right? So this was a very, very good spaces. Now, before we wrap this up, I also want to mention Megan Thee Stallion. You guys know we talk about bad, good, and the ugly, allegedly. But we also got to give Megan her props when she does something very helpful. So Megan did release a website for mental health over this past week. Now, Megan Thee Stallion's website is actually pretty interesting, right? And I think it is very helpful for Black women, etc. So her website provides all types of resources for women who are in need of therapy, crisis intervention, and many other things, if you will. And I did think that this was a great way of Megan to give back to the community. The website I did go visit, and there's also like cute phrases like bad B words have bad days too. And so congratulations to Megan. I know we can be hard on Megan too, but this is a good deed. And I think this is commendable that she is providing resources for people that really, really do need it, okay? We're not here for the shenanigans, but we're always here for the community. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys more than you'll ever know. Also, before I go, I do want to give a special shout out to Zach Campbell here on YouTube. You guys know he's one of the most influential reaction pop culture channels out here, and he's also sickening, and he also has a new song out, okay? And he did give me a shout out earlier on his video.
Megan, and then she went and made WAP with my girl Cardi B, and then the Barbs, thanks to my girl, I gotta give my girl a shout out, Blackteablog, my girl Ebony, shout out to you, allegedly, talk about a mess. My girl Ebony from Blackteablog, she had a video.
And I just want to say thank you. All right, you guys, we'll talk soon. Bye.